Welcome to probably a very sweaty Monday in Ramble. I don't know, I just feel like I'm extremely sweaty. Uh, been out in my other office working on a couple parts for my brother. They pretty damn stuck, You gotta heat them up and shit. And since it's cooling down, I figured I better make a video. And I wanted to keep an eye on it and fuck with it, so I didn't want to go up to the to my other office, where I make the videos usually. So I figured perfect time to test out this new camera, right? So it's probably shaky. I don't know how the audio is going to really sound, um, but it's not supposed to be too shaky because it's got a stable thing in the camera and whatnot. But yeah, I'm out in my other office, the one with the dirty ass lathe that I need to clean up and shit. I call this section my machine shop section. Anything behind this welding blanket behind me, anything up where I am, I call my welding area, my fabrication area, just because it's got a vise, um, you know, and that's currently what I'm using. But yeah, and then the other side of that is the garage, the dirty ass garage. Um, yeah, I mean, the only thing I'm missing out here is my mill. I've got a Bridgeport knee mill that's it's got a stuck gib. It's a the table goes up and down so you can machine with it, and the part that keeps it tight and keeps everything within tolerance and whatnot is called the gib. And well, that fucker broke and jammed at the bottom of my table, and somebody kept cranking it, so it's stuck until I can get that out, and I can't use it until I can get that out. So right now I'm just down to um, a lathe and a half because my other lathe uh, needs a new oil pump. So you can't use that one unless you really need to. And then you gotta hook up a manual, or not a manual, but a auxiliary oil pump and whatnot. But I gotta get out here one day and finish cleaning up this right here. That's a project engine. That's a 350 V8, bored over as much as you can, and I'm putting a stroker kit in it, so it's going to turn from a small block 350 into pretty much a small block 409, about 405 ish area. Um, because it's gonna be a powerhouse when I'm done with it. And that's going in a 1964 Fleet Side pickup, Chevrolet. But yeah, I don't know. I just decided that since I'm out here, I might as well make a video out here, right? And since I'm out here, I'm distracted with everything I've got. But yeah, I know I've showed out here a few times. I think I gave a little tour one day, but it's it's not really that much to see in its current state. It's got a few projects still gutted and laying around that need to be picked up. Um, you know, all kinds of shit. So when I get that all purdied up, I'll make a video, I guess. I don't know, working on something out here. I got a motorcycle I'm going to be working on through the winter. Um, the plan was actually to live stream that the whole time doing it because I thought it'd be a fun idea, and it just seemed like it would be cool. And with my internet out here, it's shitty, so I might not be able to live stream it. Because I use cell phone internet for shit. That's why I haven't been streaming in quite a long fucking time, and I'm gonna say I missed that. But yeah, when that project starts, I'll be making videos on doing different things. Just because that's something I love doing. That's a fun thing. It's a another part of my world, I guess, that I've always meant to be putting on. I always wanted to make videos doing shit, but never really did. So I want to show some shit I'm doing with that, some fun things, and whatnot. If I remember correctly, there's some parts on there that need to be um, fixed up or cleaned or something. Some that can be done with fiberglass, and maybe I'll make a little video doing that, because I know with a lot of especially a lot of old bikes, there's parts you can't really get, and fiberglass shit is actually fairly easy to do. The real hard part about doing it is, from my experience, is the sanding it, the making it look pretty when you're done forming it and shit, because it's actually pretty easy. I've done fiberglass, I've done carbon fiber, and shit like that. I actually went to college for making cars go fast. I got an associate's degree in high performance automotive, associates of science. Um, and that I went to school to build race cars, design race cars, all from scratch and modify, different shit. And I worked on some bikes there, some racing bikes with a friend that had one, and pretty much just did cars and stuff. I worked on some semis, which was cool. That was where I got most of my fiberglass experience, because those are all fiberglass. The hood shit on a lot of them, and the carbon fiber work that was on F1 cars. They had an F1 car that had a crack in it or something. I don't really remember, but I had to make a part for that, and that's where I learned how to do that. And those are cool. All fucking carbon fiber, the way that they lift themselves up and shit, because you can't just jack on them, because you'll crack the body and shit. But yeah, those are cool. But yeah, I've been planning on making some videos with that. Just because this channel I never really meant to be just dedicated gaming shit. I always wanted to do skits and stuff on here, and just the people I planned on making skits with, the first person, they decided that our friendship wasn't worthy or some shit, and then just other things got in the way of doing different shit and whatnot. So I want to bring that back. Different stupid skits, different things. I do have multiple YouTube channels, but this is the only one that's public and has videos on it. So I might make one of those like my hobby channel, doing things, because I do more than gaming shit. I have my own little teeny machine shop back here. I used to be a machinist, programming and running CNC, manual, all that good shit, and other things. So I want to do. I'm thinking about setting up some shit for projects, because that would be some fun videos to do. But one thing at a time, one project at a time. I get too carried away with projects. Like the reason why this video's late is because the other day I spent all day fucking sourcing parts to make to me it's a cool ass wood burner thing. I'm making a stove, not a stove, but a portable fire pit out of an old washing machine, because the tub is perfect for that. It's got holes all over it and shit. So you weld some feet to that, you put some things on for a grill grate, you got yourself a stove. And I'll show a picture or video of that in a video once I get it all done and shit. But yeah, I get distracted with things way too easy. So somebody says, hey, you should do this, and I start that project, I might not finish another project for a while. But yeah, so hopefully sometime soon more skits and shit will come to the channel, more other shit will come. I don't know. Just been a really fucked up year, hasn't it? But hopefully, hopefully that shit starts going in the past, by the wayside, and everything starts picking up again. But yeah. Anyways, my hands are getting tired of holding this phone up, and this part's cooled down enough to start working on again, and it's getting kind of you know, late in the day and I don't want to keep reaming on this all day. I want to get this done. So I'm going to leave this video here. Hopefully this gets uploaded, you know, at a decent time. And it sounds good. It's a decent quality and shit. But, yeah. I don't know. As always, I love you guys. Thanks for listening to my fucking rambles about nothing. And, yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.